This video is sponsored by Dakota Irish.
Hello and welcome to Broadsword Wargaming. My name is Oliver and in this video I'm going to try and answer the question, what is the best value Warhammer army?
For those of you that are new here, my partner Kira and I run our own gaming shop out in the beautiful west of Ireland. Over the years we've had the pleasure of meeting countless Warhammer enthusiasts ranging from seasoned veterans to fresh faces eager to jump into the game. And one question that keeps popping up is, what is the best value army? Now, I have to be honest with you, that's no easy question to answer. I have had numerous discussions about this and have come to the realization that the key factor is understanding what value means to you. Does it revolve around assembling the mightiest army while being mindful of your budget, or does it center on getting the most bang for your buck in terms of models and units? And what might be considered valuable to one player may not be the same for another. Do keep in mind that value isn't just about the monetary aspect. It's also about the enjoyment and excitement you get from building and playing with your chosen army. But if we're talking numbers, combat patrols, or starter or combined boxes, definitely give you a head start in terms of savings. So let's start there.
Before I really get into this video and give you my opinions and some suggestions, I do want to say the most valuable army to you is the one you enjoy and or like the most, right? Whether you got into the hobby because you love the lore or something, or you like the paint scheme, or you like the play style, or you like the look of the miniatures. All of those things I think trump anything else I'm going to say here, or anything else anyone else would say. Boxes like the Grey Knights and the Custodes have very few models in them for what you're paying, but the armies themselves don't need a lot of models. So if value to you is points per miniature, I'd suggest Grey Knights or Custodes. It might also mean value for money, and by that I mean the most miniatures you can get for the money you're spending. Now in the long run you will need to buy more of these because you require more miniatures, because in the game they're worth less. But if you're wanting to get maximum miniatures, maximum value for money that way, you can't go wrong really with something like the Astra Militarum, the Orcs, or the Genestealer Cults.
If you're anything like me, you likely have several armies from different gaming systems, each in various stages of completion. Collecting miniatures is a part of the hobby I really love, but time is a precious commodity that always seems to elude me. Consequently, I find it challenging to focus on a single army from a single system, which often prevents me from enjoying actual gameplay. What I really need is to have a fully playable army from each gaming system ready whenever I'm in the mood to play. Unfortunately, this proves challenging due to the ever-changing nature of my interests and the fluctuating content on my channel. It all comes back to time, and time is something I value. I know many of you can relate. Juggling family, work, and other commitments while trying to indulge in our hobbies can be a real challenge. I find myself constantly getting excited about projects from different games, and let's be honest, that means painting multiple armies. But what if I told you there's a solution that could save you time and give you versatility across various gaming systems? Well, allow me to introduce you to the Chaos Demons. Chaos Demons are the ultimate all-rounder. With just one investment, you can play them in nearly every system out there, whether it's Warhammer 40,000, Kill Team, Age of Sigmar, Warcry, one-page rules, or even incorporating them into your D&D campaigns. Luckily, you have 4 distinct factions to choose from, though mixing and matching is always an option. Nurgle, Khorne, Tzeentch, and Slaanesh each have their own unique style and flavour, accompanied by some really cool models. Sure, some of them might be a bit old, but the key characters are absolutely awe-inspiring. Plus, let's not forget Be'lakor, who was voted Model of the Year not too long ago. Here's the best part. You can expand your Chaos Demon army based on the system you're playing. If you decide to add a mortal element to your forces, you can usually make that happen. They also make fantastic allies for Chaos Space Marines, opening up even more possibilities for your games. Now, I must confess, Khorne has never really been my personal army of choice, but the sheer ease of being able to paint and play with this army in virtually any system is mind-blowing. No matter what game or adventure someone throws at me, I have an army ready to go. How cool is that? Let's take a moment to talk about something awesome, our video sponsors, Dakota Irish. Dakota Irish are all about extraordinary handcrafted tabletop accessories and polyhedral dice sets straight from the heart of Ireland. It's wonderful for me to be able to support another growing Irish business. You can really feel the artistry and passion that goes into their products, and commitment to premium quality ensures every piece meets the highest standards, each one with its own unique touch. And they get it. Every gamer is different, and that's why they've got your back with a personalised customer experience. They'll help you find that perfect piece that fits your style and makes your gaming moments unforgettable. But here's what's even cooler. They care about the environment too, partnering with One Tree Planted to make a positive impact by supporting native forests. So what are you waiting for? Make sure to check out the link in the description and head over to their website to explore their collection of handcrafted wooden dice towers, trays, miniature vaults, and those super cool dice sets. Don't miss out, check out Dakota Irish now. With that, let's get back to the video. Okay, so I can hardly talk about demons and not show you how easy they are to build and easy they are to paint. I've grabbed a boarding patrol. Now there are combat patrols, there are old start collecting sets, and there are also individual box sets as well, so there are plenty of these available no matter where you are in the world. Looking at the core elements from the Khorne army, there are bloodletters, chaos hounds, and then various other units you can add to your army to increase the power or the playability or just the style. They go together really easily. A lot of these models aren't that new. Some of them, of course, the big characters, the Bloodthirsters, Angron, any of the newer models go together much better. A full boarding patrol will get me going. I actually have another 10 bloodletters knocking around somewhere else. I don't know, they're the kind of models you acquire over the years. And with that, the whole box set's done in the afternoon and we are ready to get painting. I undercoated these with Chaos Black and then gave them a Zenithal with Mephiston Red. Remembering here that time is the valuable asset and I want to get these done to a nice standard where they're playable and I can get using them. The advantage to doing the Zenithal, it gives you a nice dark base underneath and it really helps with the shadows. I then used Druchii Violet as an all-over wash in, this is a purple, it really brings out the reds, it gives it a sort of red wine finish, which is a little bit more realistic than the bright Games Workshop red. Of course you could use Agrax or any other shade you felt fitted. Then I'm going to go in with some Black Legion. This is a great coverage over the swords and the sword handles. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with these moving forward. I may go for a cool lava effect like I did in an Avatar video, or maybe I'll do something a bit different. But for now, black will do. Then it's onto the red skin. Now I'm overbrushing here. This isn't directly dry brushing. I'm brushing down from the top of the model to help accentuate the highlights and the muscles. Going through the 3 colors, I end up with a very fine highlight at the last, and I'm quite happy now that that red is popping with a really nice showing of all of the different skin tones on these models. They are very textured, so they are actually very easy to paint. Of course, it wouldn't be Khorne without a bit of brass, and one of my favorite colors right now is the Game Color Tinny Tin. The coverage is excellent and the finish is smooth and nice. Just paint in any of the details that you feel are this kind of dark metal. They do have some on their skin, but I left that. Then it's just filling in the rest of the colors. I gave them a purple tongue. I'm not sure again what to do with the teeth yet, but I did blend the horns to black using the Black Legion contrast. You can sort of water it down so you get a nice mix and transition from the red to the black. The models at this stage, you could call them done. Again, unsure what to do with the basing as well, but I'm going to add one extra little touch, and this is the Dirty Down Verdigris. If you haven't used this stuff before, do check out the shop because it's amazing. Warm it up, get a hairdryer onto the model, then sit on it and hatch it like an egg. Then apply one thin layer as a wash, get the hairdryer on, and you'll end up with this lovely verdigris. There is no better product out there, in my mind, that'll do this job. And with that, we're basically done. These are so easy to paint, and that is one huge advantage for getting these as an army. If you enjoyed this video, let me know what you think. I'm looking forward to getting these fielded on the table so I can finally get playing. One army, one paint job, saving time, and therefore the best value.